I should be back now, maybe, hopefully, if everything worked well. It says sending data. Oh, it says I'm on YouTube now. God, YouTube sucks. That's all I have to say. I love how it also reset my stream title too, even though I know for a fact that I changed on both Twitch and YouTube ahead of time. But anyways, let's actually continue the game so I'm not just bitching. So we have an arid map. We've got some cows and we've got some chickens, and apparently we have a turkey. I don't know when we got the turkey. I really don't know. Did it just go in there? Let me look real quick. We got 2 turkeys. I don't remember getting the turkeys. I guess that's a bad sign if I don't remember what animals I do or don't have. But on that note, here's our nice little town. I don't know if you'd call it a town. I guess a base is a more appropriate term. So, let me figure out what I want to do. There is a quest expiring in 0.5 hours, so I should probably see if I want to do it. Apparently this quest is a budding artist is calling from nearby. He is being chased by pirates. I would rather not deal with that. Cool, it looks like all my streams are up now. Really sucks trying to check stuff on the fly, though, when you're streaming. That's one thing I've never... Well, oh god, I'm hearing myself. I don't like that. I don't like hearing myself talk. That's gross. Alright, so, what are the plans of attack? Let me look at the world, because I know there was random quests that have shown up on the world. There's quite a few more random quests that seem to happen with the newer updates, like there's this logging site, mining site, component site, worshipful village. I think that is actually an important quest right there. If I remember, it's how we get the Polacrux, which I guess is like the Horcrux from Harry Potter, but not quite. Let me see here. So I think if we do this one mission, it says has subquests, so I assume that means we'll get 2 more extra missions. Okay, so we've done this one here, the covert complex hacking. And then it looks like we'll get some extra missions after that once we've done the... Okay, so we've got the secret database. I don't remember doing this. Okay, that's the worshipful village. So I think we're just gonna have to get a group of people together and invade that village. I think at the end of the last stream I just made this stockpile here and this comms console. I think ships appear more often now, but maybe not too often. All right, so tattered apparel, that's good. Not really good. I should probably make some better clothing for people so they're a little happier. Pants and t-shirts typically always are in high demand, so if I can, I'd love to make a few of these. And I think I mentioned this earlier, I want to see if I can make a... Yes, I can make a poker table, if I can speak. I can make a poker table and a nice little pool table. So if I make these, my peoples should be a little happier, ideally. One other big thing I know I want to look into is having better defenses, because right now, I mean, we've got several sides that we can be attacked on. One thing I could do just to try to be proactive is seal off like these obvious routes of attack, like this cave system here. Someone can just attack us right in here and we'd have no way of defending against all the different, points of attack. So it'll be a good idea to block off maybe this and this tunnel. At least, well, I'll just do the one thick wall for now. Actually, honestly, it'd probably be a better idea, and it takes almost just as many resources to block off this tunnel here, rather than doing it right here, because then we can get all this steel pretty easily, as well as these components and the other steel here. And then I'll block this off as well. And this. Well, it looks like all my streams are functioning now at least, so that's the one good thing of today. What the heck? A goat doe. Do I have goats too? I don't remember getting... I think I do remember at the very end of the last stream, kinda. A bunch of random goats joined me. I have no idea why this game has such a hard-on for, like, random animals just joining your colony out of absolute nowhere, but... I guess it's kinda cool. And I'm being smart enough to feed these animals the actual food I have now. Before I was just letting them all starve to death because the crops didn't grow fast enough, so... It's pretty cool that they actually have some form of constant food. Oh, that just happened. I didn't even notice that. The goats did just join me. Sweet. I do want to kind of cull the herd, so to speak, because, I mean, this is like, what? Almost 20 animals here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's more than 20, I think. This is a lot of animals. So as sad it is, I think I want to get rid of some of these because it's way overkill. And the amount of food that they'll eat is, at the very least, going to be excessive. Although, the thing is, I don't want to kill... do I really need turkeys? I guess is the real question I have. I don't really need turkeys. I'm going to get rid of the turkeys. Buy turkeys. Although I know you can technically release to wild too. I guess that's if you choose like a ideologian that's vegan or something. So then if people join, or I should say if the animals join you, then you can just release them immediately. I did wonder why that was added, and I suppose that would be the best reason. Because otherwise, if you choose a vegan colony and a bunch of animals join you, what are you gonna do? Just, I guess you can try to let them live, but then sooner or later they'll probably get killed by something. Also, let's harvest. And back. The one thing I was trying to screw around with was getting RimWorld to still keep running even if I've clicked outside of the window. But even though I made the game borderless full screen, it seems like RimWorld just has some innate setting where anytime you click outside of the window, it automatically like freezes the game and stops the audio. Oh, there must be a new menu background for ideology. I mean, I guess I'll add that. I was just wanting to see if there's anything else new here. I think that's the only new thing, is the stupid menu background, but cool anyways. Hey there, Andrew. Cool to see you again. How you doing today? And happy Friday. That's the thing I'm happiest about. We got a minor break risk. Oh yeah, I think one thing I was doing at the end of the last stream, I was trying to convert the people that had a non-compatible religion. So like these dudes, or I should say this dude, Horton, his religion seems to mesh very well with our like natural colony religion. Whereas like Begu, I should say, they seem to hate us. Few colonies, are you kidding me? This is a few sorry, did I say colonies? Few animals. How is this a few animals? So he wants also slaves, and then he wants, well... Oh, well, that makes sense. I don't know why his cock is out. Wait, what? Is he saying he wants to do that? Let me look at this. I'm confused. Oh, it said or chest. Ah, somehow he's missing a shirt. I feel like we have a shirt somewhere, don't we? Let me see. I guess we don't, huh? Well, let's get him a shirt, I suppose. Although we just made a t-shirt, then. I'm confused. You're sleepy? Did you have a busy day or something? Oh god, I hope my mom's joking. So I just saw a text. My mom said, "Come get me." But the thing is, I know her and my dad just went to a wedding, and I think she was going a little crazy on the booze, so I hope she's joking, because I really don't want to have to find them and then drive them back home. That would be really shitty. Suppose it would also cut the stream short, so I would prefer to not have that. Guess we'll see what happens. Alright, smithing. Apparently smithing was just researched. Let's take a look. What else did I want to do with that? Well, machining is kind of the natural next research, I'd say. I like how jump packs are a thing. I think that's relatively new. Like, not too new, but it's new to me still. Yeah, I'm gonna go with machining just because there's so much more you can do once you've got machining. I also kind of need to look into where I want to make like a big... Oh, okay. I think I decided this a little earlier. I was going to make like a big crafting area, I think, right here. And this is kind of a perfect location. We've got, you know, storage area here. And then I can make like a dumping stockpile over here. So now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably a perfect location. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna make this wall here double wide just to make it a little harder for us to get attacked. Like how there's just ancient beds in random locations. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but whatever. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna do something real quick like here. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. Alright, sorry about that. I'm just shilling myself. The thing is, I have a bunch of random discords that I've joined over the years that, you know, happen to be for streamers. Or people that do happen to stream, and they let people advertise on them more or less, so I forgot one to post on, so I just did that quick. Not very seamless at all, I know. So yeah, we need clothes, is what I know right now. Ugh, sorry for that. Ugh, shitty stream so far. I've had a bunch of technical issues and all other kinds of fun stuff. So Andrew, do you have any advice for what I should do next in the game? You're an expert, right? I should take a look at the quests. I think something I really am going to want to do is to go to this village. The only problem is I have no idea what kind of enemies or what is going to be here. It says 1 star, so I'm assuming that whatever enemies are here aren't that bad, although it looks like... I think this is just a random village, too. It says Tree of Barobi. And I think if I look at factions here, I don't think that's an actual faction. Oh, no, it is. Did this... Okay. See, here's the thing. I'm not sure if it just made this faction out of nowhere or if this is actually a proper faction. I don't think it existed before. Whatever. I'll just invade them either way. That's a good philosophy, right? I don't care who they are, I'll just invade them. Great philosophy, guys. Just so you know. Man, a lot of the wildlife left. It's not that hot out on the map. I think, well, I think all the ostriches and emus went crazy and tried to kill me. And then everything else, I think, left during the heat waves, but then nothing else came in return. I like how this just looks like a generic Humvee. It does say ancient troop carrier, so I guess that's literally what it is. It's just a Humvee or an APC or whatever you want to call it. And we have these ancient pod cars, although they don't really look like, I don't know, pod car makes me think of something futuristic, but these look like they're something from like Fallout or some game like that. How's our electricity going? It looks like we've been keeping up with productivity we want pretty well. Since it looks like I've got some people that don't have too much to do, I'm gonna add even more graves here. I'll add to our wind powered graveyard. God, I did the same mistake twice. Yeah, let's add one more to make it symmetrical. So after this is done, we should have so many extra graves we can kill a whole group of people and be doing fine. We make so many fertilized eggs though, I've noticed. Jeez. Oh, I think I killed the turkeys, but one of them must have laid an egg before I killed it. Rip. It'd be interesting though. You could almost be like just a chicken breeder in this game. Like if you had enough chickens, they seem to breed so quickly, you can just continuously breed them like for infinity. Almost. Also, I'm gonna look at everyone's moods, see if I've got anything good. Oh yeah, I had already said this a little earlier, but I didn't do it. I want to convert the Begu guy. So let's see if I can do that right now. No, I got down to 75%, so still not great. And I guarantee that'll now do a mood debuff, yeah, -5, which, unfortunate, but just have to deal with that. Too many people, you say, Justy? What do you mean too many people? Are you just being sarcastic, little butt muncher? Alright, we got, yeah, another quest. Spectacle of Bugs. Due to repeat infestations, he wants to draw the bugs to be dealt with you. An infestation of 1 hives. I think I saw this before, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it. I feel like this right here could be good. A Masterwork Revolver would definitely be good. You had only 3 people and they mostly died quickly, you say? Well, you just gotta get good, Justy. That's all I gotta say. Alright, so I accepted that mission, so we're gonna get an infestation of those lovely, lovely bug people, which is always fun. Totally not being sarcastic, it's the most fun ever. I assume I won't get the reward until after I've won, huh? I mean, that's kind of standard procedure. You know what? For bugs, I think an incendiary launcher would be perfect. So, I'm actually going to find someone that I normally give a melee weapon. Like you, oh, well, you're a brawler though, unfortunately, so you'll just get angry. So I really only have a choice of you, but melee guys are really not recommended for something like an infestation hive. So I'll give you this incendiary launcher, and we're gonna see if we can't fight against these stupid bugs. They kind of spawned right next to the base, this little cave system right here. So I'll have to hopefully not die. Oh god, that sounded really moist. So I think our best bet is to take the infestation out, you know, literally right now. Because the longer I wait, the stronger they get, and the stronger they get, the more difficult it becomes to take them out. I think I'll send, well, I don't know. Here's the thing. I want to send the incendiary person in alone. I'll send these guys that still are, this one guy with the melee weapon off to the flank, I guess. How did you get way over here? That's weird. Aren't those the super evil and big bad ones? Yeah, this dude right here, the mega spider, they're very strong and they are very unforgiving. And they can kill you in a few hits, so yeah, they kind of suck. I think I'll send these guys a little further away. I don't know. The thing is, I want to keep them close so that... Oh, you got a shot off. Well, I know with these spiders, if I aggro one of them, then it's likely all of them will attack. So, yeah, if I... Oh, I think I just aggroed them, yeah. Oh, there's a small fire. Come on, guys, do it. Don't miss now. Yes! Awesome. This actually went perfectly. Sweet. We did it. Oh, it's on fire. I guess I'll see if I can... Well, let me see if this is a home zone. I know we just set the fire, but I don't want it going out of control. And we gotta eat that delicious spider meat, so might as well put it out. So how are you doing tonight, Justy? I can be like you and ask all the questions like, how's it going, Justy? How's the night? Oh yeah, and we should probably beat this hive to death, otherwise it'll just keep spawning more enemies, so let's do that. There we go. And we got our reward. We got a Masterwork Revolver. I think I'm going to replace this dude that has the regular pistol. It's an awful regular pistol, and I'll give him this Masterwork Revolver. That should be a pretty huge improvement. Actually, you know what? I'm curious. I think... Well, let me drop it real quick. I know you can view the more, like, in-depth statistics. There we go. You can view the in-depth, like, statistics of every weapon here. So, like, 15 damage. I guess stopping power seems new. I don't remember that. There's armor penetration, range, and then there's accuracy up close, short, medium, and long. You just need to play loud sounds? No, I don't do those loud sounds, Justy. That's weird. Oh, God. You know, yesterday I did a bunch of sit-ups and, like, what is it, leg lifts, and now my stomach is the sorest it's ever been. Not really ever, but it's not... I'm not exactly used to any sort of workout since, like, high school. I mean, I had to do a bit in college because we had to take a required PE course, but I really haven't worked out much in, like, I don't know, 5 years. So, it's weird having a whole part of my body feel constantly sore. So, yeah. I guess I would almost need to do a screenshot of this to compare it properly. You know what? I'm gonna do that. As nerdy as it is, I'm gonna do a screenshot of this. Alright, and I'm gonna directly compare it to that pistol. I guess you guys won't be able to see it just because of the nature of the way the stream capture works. So if we compare this pistol, this is 9, oh god, okay, the revolver was 15, this was 0.5, revolver was 1, this is 13, revolver is 22, they're both 26, so this is 64, 56, 32, 24, the revolver is 100, 100, 61, 47, the cooldown is 1, okay, so this is the one case where I think the pistol is better. Cooldown is 1 second versus 1.6 seconds. And then, yeah, the revolver has 6.5 melee damage per second. This is only 3.6. And then, yeah, same. Melee armor penetration is 20% for the revolver. This is 11. So generally the revolver is way better, I'd say. So it's definitely a significant upgrade from this shitty pistol. It's like I'm looking at a freaking MMO with all these stat comparisons. Uh-oh, Sad Wander. Are you the one I just gave the revolver? Aren't you? You are, aren't you? It was such a beautiful revolver, you just couldn't handle life anymore, apparently. When you got the VR, it was weird standing for more than an hour. Yeah, I mean, it is weird standing for a long period of time, although, I don't know. I feel like with VR, like, I remember when I used to have to work in a factory when I, like, for the first time started working, I'd have to stand for 12 hours a day. So I'm kind of used to just standing for long periods of time, bored out of my mind, wanting to die, so the fact that I have something fun to do in VR makes it so it's pretty easy to not focus on. Have I tried an IED oven for infestation? So do you... Okay, Andrew, so are you saying just put a bunch of... Well, I don't have it researched yet, but I'm assuming if you put a bunch of IEDs in an enclosed space, does it just, like, burn everything up? I'm guessing your point. This stupid thing again. I really don't know what these are. These Guaranlin pods. I think, oh yeah, the Guaranlin tree. Okay, now that I think about it, this was the Dryad thing, yeah. Queen births creatures called Dryads. In exchange, the tree nurtures the protectors. It appears to be Dryads are created by the tree directly and act as part of it. Yeah. So I assume you have to have like a high psychic skill or whatever to be able to properly use the Guaranlin tree, so it definitely seems like a risk-reward thing. You have the risk of everyone dying, but then you have the reward for, well, free protectors. I still haven't planted it. Well, it's not, it sounds sketchy. I don't want to do it. And hey there, Rayrock, yeah, the colonists get a mood for no flooring, or a mood debuff, I should say, but the thing is, I'm in a part of the map, like, generally speaking, the easiest flooring to get is wood, but I'm in an arid kind of desert region, so wood is not really accessible, and I can definitely do it out of tiling, but stone tiling is pretty resource intensive, and I'll probably do that eventually. I just think that spending all the time to get, like, as you can see, I've got slate blocks that I've been making, but like this I've probably spent the last, like, I don't know, hour in game getting these slate blocks. And then if I look here, if I can find wherever I would do slate, yeah, if I can make slate tiles, that 800 that I've spent all that time producing is not even enough to make, you know, this hallway and, you know, 10 bedrooms. So it's really expensive to do flooring, resource-wise. So it's definitely a plan eventually. And it's not really a debuff per se. Like, if you look at the... Let me see here. If you look at the mood here and the debuffs, there's nothing specific as far as, you know, saying no flooring. There's a few people that say, like... Let me see here. So, like, they've got a buff because they think this is a nice dining room. But then some of them have something like awful bedroom. So if I floor all the bedrooms, then yeah, they might eventually say, oh, this is actually a pretty nice bedroom. I like this. About sleeping alone. I think he got, oh yeah, Trump got married. Trumpet, I should say. Trumpet got married to Poppy. So I should definitely make their bedroom, so then they are happy that they're sleeping together. The one thing I didn't realize is the new DLC, it adds more complexity to certain things. And yeah, it just decreases beauty. The concrete tiles, I know you can do concrete tiles, but I don't know, I think concrete tiles are not very pretty. Like, let me see here. If you just do regular concrete, it's It's actually -1 beauty is the thing. So the flooring is good because it increases walk speed. So the walk speed, I think, is 100%. But then the beauty for concrete is actually down. Whereas if you do, like I said, the tiling actually has 1 beauty. So that helps you out. But yeah, generally flooring is good for both speed bonuses as well as the beauty bonuses. But if you do something like concrete, then it actually makes things uglier. But yeah, eventually I'm going to be doing the paved tiles, I'd say. Once I feel like I want to spend all the resources. The first thing I was wanting to focus on is getting some better, like, walls here. Because I want to make it so enemies can, like, only attack from one side, ideally. And it looks like I want to do something like maybe right here is going to be sort of a kill box. I'm not sure right now. Also, I should have made these out of slate, not limestone, but a little too late to do anything about that now. Yeah, like this to me is a better investment, at least personally, is to try to give us a little boxed in area where we can force enemies to have to go down a certain path. Oh, we got an exotic good trader. It looks like, okay, it's an actual trade ship. So let's get that. Justy, you say, fuck their beauty expectations, make it all concrete. As much as I'd like to do that, then they'll all start having mental breakdowns and cry. And I don't like that. That's weird. Goats are apparently worth a lot of money. Like, I'm surprised goats are worth 3/4 of the cost of a whole bull or a whole cow. I guess I don't know what the food consumption is, but that seems kind of off balance. I could start breeding bison, but that seems kind of sketchy. I don't know. I feel like a bison would eat a lot of food. But I think I can sell, so we've got a pretty equal distribution of male and female chicks. So I'm going to sell all of our mature roosters and hens. I guess that's kind of a risky bet here, but I'm going to do it. Wool and milk? Well, I know the cows are going to give wool and milk, and then I assume goats give milk. Yeah, goats give milk too, it looks like. But I assume goats don't give as, like, I don't think you can get any wool or anything special. I guess bison, well, bison, they don't give wool. They would give just, I don't know. Bison are pretty hairy. I don't know if you could get wool from them. All right, so we're building a wall. I'm sure Trumpet is proud that we're building a wall, huh? That's such a good, well, I wouldn't say good. That's just a kind of funny random generation to me. The fact that my best leader was randomly named Trumpet. I don't know. I keep focusing on that. I just kind of find it a ironic coincidence. Not trying to make it political or anything, but, you know, it's a thing. I think I want some more t-shirts and pants, because it seems like people go through those pretty quickly. And actually, I want to make, if I can, I want to make a... Oops. I can't find them now. I know it's a thing. Where are they? Is it not a thing anymore? What the hell? Why can't I find it? Cowboy hats. We gotta be cowboys. Because cowboy hats are good for arid regions, and I'm sure it'll make my dudes happy. Yeah, t-shirts are definitely really easy to make. So I should try to make enough that people are happy. It's a lot easier than when I was trying to make the veil and other weird stuff. Alright, so... how's my wall? Oh, there we go. We got a beautiful wall. I think I don't know. This is all like pre-war. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's like a pre-war ruin stuff. It's a really odd space, so I'm gonna just deconstruct all of this. And what I'm going to then try to do is just make this wall go straight to here. It's a little more, I don't know. It'll make a little more sense then, I think, to just have this wall go straight to this mountain. Otherwise, this weird, like, outcropping. Like, I feel like if an enemy got through here, then they could just, like, use all this as a defensive position and, you know, camp out, like, here and here. So, my plan is just make this one big wall. And it should help us out in the long run. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. Real quick, like. I kind of expected this. We have another mad ostrich. I don't know why, but emus and ostriches on this map seem to be the most likely thing to go crazy. Oh god, I forgot you still have your incendiary launcher. That's not good. I think I'm gonna make sure you unequip that. I mean, it's just burning sand, so it shouldn't be an issue. But I think I'm gonna give you a knife again, or a pila. Because I would prefer if you didn't set our whole town on fire, personally. Alright. But yeah, as that one dude said, I think he's gone now, but I should try to make some better flooring. I can probably do all the bedrooms. I don't know, though. That's the best decision. Good, good, normal. Oh, and I forgot to... I have to assign Poppy. I have to assign... Oh, no, that's not it. Or, yeah, that's it. Okay, it only gave me the choice of Poppy. Yeah, it's a weird thing with the religion in the game. Do read the Wicca. I never know how to say that word. I'd say wiki. I know it's Wikipedia, so I'll say it's Wicca. What did you just say? I didn't read that at all. I think it said that the baboon was happy or something. Honestly, this is one of the few times I've bothered raising the animals. I just remember, at least in the earlier game, animals just seemed like more of a hassle than a benefit. Although I think the animal pens are almost... Are they brand new? Do you know, Andrew? Because I'm pretty sure these fences, they didn't exist until now, right? I don't ever remember seeing them before, at least. Looks like everyone's happy, though, right now, so that's good. Yeah, everyone's happy that we had a wedding, so it's good to see. I should also see if I can convert. Well, I gotta find them first. I'm gonna keep trying to convert Biegu there. And we got machining, cool. Now that we have machining, I think I'm gonna try to progress towards gun turrets, because if I want a good kill box, I think turrets are kind of essential. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, I know. He's gonna continue to fail for a while. Oh, sweet. Everyone's got cowboy hats now. Well, for the most part. Some people have other stuff, like you still have your the flak helmet and all that. But glad we're making some proper clothes now. I think for a while clothing was like a massive pain to make, but it seems like they've made it easier in recent years. I'm gonna try to make 7 dusters as well, because the thing is, I think dusters, not only do they help with heat, but they'll add an extra bit of protection. So not a huge amount, but it'll protect us a little bit from gunshots and, you know, melee damage and all that stuff. Okay, looks like we deconstructed this pre-built wall here, so I'm gonna extend that wall there. And then I think I'll make a second wall here. And at that point, we'll only be able to be, like, properly attacked from here. Like, obviously we can have a sapper raid and they can attack us from anywhere, but I think research, I just did that. I'm researching gunsmithing. Although I did research the machining, so let me see if I can build a machining table at least. Actually, the one thing I really want to expand on, like I kind of said, was I want to make a proper crafting area, and I think right here would be ideal. So let me press play. And I just want to see if I was to make this into a crafting area, if I was going to have like 4 deep, I want to see how much size or how much space I need. And I guess I'll do like 4 deep each way. So like this right here, well, here's the thing though. I know in the recent games they've added stuff like, or lately I should say, they added all the extra stuff like the, I can't even find it. There's like the tool cabinets, and I think there's something special for research stations once we've progressed that. So I want a little bit of extra room just so I can have random tool cabinets and all that crap. So if we're gonna do that, I almost want it like all the way to here. Oops. Yeah, that's a lot of area for crafting, but it's not like we really need to heat the area or do anything special with it. We just need an enclosed area that I can put lights in. And that's about it. And if anything, this will serve as kind of secondary defenses, so if someone breaks in like here or whatever, they can't just, you know, mosey on to the south side here. They'll have to break through here as well. So, I don't know. Also, let me get rid of these crafting benches before my dumb people start trying to make them. Alright. Let's make some more steel doors. Although I know you can have a better crafting table. I think you need... Okay, yeah, I need the microelectronics. Or actually, never mind. I already have that. I'm dumb. I'm doing gun... Oh my god. I'm doing gunsmithing right now. There we go. If I can speak English. I almost said the C word. I feel like... Instead of gun, I said con. It was very cunning. So yeah, I'll let them finish off these walls here. And then we'll try to figure out our grand scheme of things, I guess. Oh yeah, I planted all these trees a while ago. They are almost fully grown. Some of them are actually ready to be harvested, so... Pretty soon I'll try to take all these trees and get some wood out of them. Well, it looks like the southern ones, I think, are all done, right? Or... at least close. Yeah, I'll harvest the ones I can. Because wood is always good. Especially when you're in a arid region. And I think it would be a good idea to make a door here as well. I'm going to try to prevent... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. That's really bad, actually. Like, holy shit. 3 people just got the plague. And I remember in my last playthrough, the plague was very much my downfall, so that's actually very bad. And we don't have proper medicine either. So, Poppy, Jabari, and Begu. That's shitty. It's actually really, really shitty. Like, that is horrible luck. Like, really, really bad luck. That's basically half of all of my colonists just got a very, very bad disease. Jesus. This game hates me, it looks like. This game does hate me, it feels like. Like, I'm on average difficulty, and it's like, oh, here's coronavirus, and half your people are gonna probably die. Good luck! Fucking assholes. Ah, shit. So, I think it was... Let me check again. I just want to double check who it is, because I fucking forgot already. So, yeah, it's... Poppy, Jabari, Begu. Poppy, Jabari, Begu. Poppy, Jabari, Begu. Of course, one of them are my better doctors, too. I mean, yeah, they already have bed rest as #1 priority. And patient is #1 priority, so there's not much else I can do. Let me force them all to heal anyways. Poppy, Jabari, Bake. The one thing I could do as well is make a stockpile zone, make it critical, clear all, and then make it only for medicine. Wherever the hell medicine is. I think it's in manufactured. Yeah, even though herbal medicine really isn't manufactured, it's considered a manufactured medicine. That's the one thing that annoyed me about medicine being in manufactured. I feel like it should be under something else, but I don't know, whatever. Doesn't matter too much. Well, Trumpet's one of the few people that's doing fine. So, you three can do that. Who's my best doctor? Juliet is the best doctor that isn't incapacitated, so... Looks like you're already doing the healing. We're gonna have to stay on top of this, because otherwise someone's definitely gonna die, which... Even if we're on top of this, someone easily could die, unfortunately. Yeah, as I experienced last time, the immunity progression is not always the most reliable. And yeah, we only have herbal medicine, so who knows how this is gonna go. Looks like we caught it early enough and I treated them early enough that we might have a good chance of surviving, but you never know with this game. I'm not even gonna do a research because right now, you know, half my colony is dead. I mean, at least they are dead to rights, you could say. Fuck you. And this game always does this shit. Now it's like, oh, you're already struggling to survive? Here is also a psychic drone. Fuck you again. I know, I'm already getting pissy. It's just this game has a really good way of doing that. It's like, oh, you've had, you know, an hour of chillness. Here is now going to be an hour of complete suffering and anxiety. Oh, yes, I see. I'm calling this shit. I am calling this shit like it is. The game really wants me to suffer. And I think, oh yes, of course, these guys spawned right in the worst place possible, pretty much. So, yeah, you two, well, let's get everyone that's not dead, which is not very many people. I think someone got rid of their thing they were supposed to be doing. Yeah, Juliet or Poppy, you were supposed to be in bed. It looks like she got out of bed or something. Maybe I just did that right now. So yeah, we got Trumpet, Juliet, Horton, and Sab. These are the only people we really have to defend us at this point. I suppose I'm gonna have to, yeah, this is not a good defensive region anymore now that I've put up these walls. So, what do these people have is the question. We got a shotgun, two pistols, and a shotgun. So none of them are particularly good. I do have Mr. Shield Guy here, so I think if I can get the Shield Guy to sort of rush them, I can maybe get some extra hits down. I guess I'm gonna see. Oh, are they attacking? I couldn't really tell. They're kind of being weird. Okay, you're in defensive position. You rush. Yeah, this could go badly really quickly. Let's all focus on Mr. Shotgun Guy, and I think you should maybe do like a tactical retreat here. Ah, oh, of course. Right when he exits cover, he gets shot in the arm. Okay, good. That's a miss. Okay, how's your shield? You're doing perfect so far. Good job. Hey, you're beginning your assault. Well, I think it's a little too late to begin your assault. I think it's already begun, or at least ended. There we go. We took you down. Everyone else, I think he's out of range. I don't know if he's gonna... Oh, he's got him. I think he's gonna get him. There you go. Good job, Horton. Good job, Mr. Ranged Man. Yeah, Poppy likes to not rest in bed, it seems like. Alright, well, hopefully the game gives me a break for a second. That'd be lovely. Oof, this guy, well, he's depressive. Depressive's not fun to deal with, even if the skills are pretty okay. Depressive characters are just never good to deal with, unfortunately. Because they have such a huge mood hit that it just... Wait. There was 2 groups? I didn't see that. I didn't see they dropped in 2 different groups. Well, that's unfortunate. I assume, are these 2 gonna walk around the whole map? Kind of looks like it. Shit. That's all I've got to say. Shit. You only got bruised, actually. Okay, you are very injured, actually. I keep saying actually. I should stop saying actually. Ugh. Well, as much as I hate to get you out of bed from your disease, I'll have you try to heal Trumpet here. Because he's quite important to our colony, unfortunately. So, I'm gonna get you up, Juliet. You 2, or not you 2. You also have the plague. God damn it. All my good people have the plague. You were only bruised. I'll have to take you out. Yeah, you just got in a fist fight with the shotgun, dude. And you too, Sob. Okay, this dude has grenades. This dude has a pistol. Grenade dude, let's try to take him out first, or at least injure him the most. I think I'm gonna try to have you rush the grenade dude, because unless he wants to kill himself, he shouldn't be able to get any grenades off. There we go. And then you shoot that person over there. I'm thinking if we can kill grenade guy or incapacitate him, we should be able to be safe. Jesus. He's getting every shot off, and I don't even think you got hit once. God, Juliet, you suck ass. And, of course, the person doesn't even have very good shooting. The game is just... Seriously? And they got shot a 3rd time while they were already through the door. God, this game really hates me. And Horn got incapacitated, our really good meleeer, against a dude that has 0 skills, got incapacitated. Yeah, the game hates me right now, that's for sure. And he's still not down. Holy shit. Is this dude invincible? My god, this game really, really hates me. Against all odds, we lose. It seems to be the motto of this game. Finally. Jesus Christ. That was horrible. This game really wants the colony to fail, it seems like. Holy shit. Like, basically 2 raids in a row, plus plague, plus fucking everything. My god. This always seems to happen when I make a Let's Play. I feel like the game is just like, you want to survive? No, no, sir. You get to die. That's what you get. Fuck you. Well then. Ugh, fuck me. Everyone's incapacitated right now, more or less. Well, as much as I hate to do it, I'm gonna have to make some plague guys heal someone, because there's no one that isn't injured or has plague at this point. So, I'll just have to deal with it. And stop it, fucking rest. You've got the plague still, buddy. So the one person, I think you've got the plague, yeah, literally everyone is injured or has the plague. I think Juliet is, yeah, Juliet's the only one that is injured but doesn't have the plague. Oh, of course, an infection. Not a surprise. So I hope to God we don't get any sort of attack in the near future, because I think we're just going to be, like, literally 6 out of 7 of my colony members are going to be bedridden from now on. Jesus. This is the worst fucking luck ever. I don't remember placing a... I guess I must have placed a door there. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to deal with it. My god, the game hates my guts. Everyone's either half dead or... Well, that's about it. Everyone's pretty much half dead at this point. Okay, looks like 2 of the plague victims at least have an immunity greater than their disease progression. Okay, everyone right now has an immunity greater than their disease progression. So as long as I make sure everyone stays in bed, I should be good, as long as we can treat them on time. Starvation? Oh, that's the other issue. I have to make sure someone's feeding everyone else, which means that one person is going to have to feed 6 fucking people. Jesus. My god, what is with this fucking game? I think, like I said, Juliet's the only one who doesn't have the plague, so you get to feed everyone. Sorry. Sorry about your gunshots, but you're gonna have to be the nurse for everyone else. Because the thing is, I think the one uninjured guy, it looks like, is they're not capable to do tending. Alright, now you get to finally rest a bit. Trumpet has the infection, of course. Looks like he's doing good, though. Like I said, I'm just gonna have to let everyone lay in bed for God knows how long. And hope we survive, yeah. I think we were past the plague, fortunately, but... Well, the psychic drone is ending. It's a good thing we had that marriage, because otherwise I think we'd also have half our people breaking down at this point. Whoa, that was a really shitty series of events. That was definitely a series of unfortunate events, I'd say. Jeez. War merchant, well, I think you're a little late on helping us with the war, buddy. Kinda had to deal with all this shit ourselves. Man. Wooden club has deteriorated in storage. That's fine with me. I really don't care about any wooden clubs. They don't do a whole lot of good. Also, the dude that got his ass kicked... Horton. Oh. You only got bruised, even if you were incapacitated, so... I think part of the issue was, I think his weapon was just shit. And I thought I just saw... Okay, there's a good spear in here. A good steel spear. I think that should at least help you not die as much. Maybe. Where is he? I thought I just told him to equip this. I guess he just screwed off or something. Oh yeah, when we need to... Well, it looks like Jabari's doing well with tending to people. Okay, you're healed. Pretty much. Okay, that's the thing. Jabari just developed immunity, so Jabari's good. And then he decided to tend to Trumpet, I should say. Trumpet is very close, but he still should be good, I think. I think I'm gonna have Juliet do this tending, because I think Trumpet is so fucked up from... Like, even though he's developed immunity, he's still so fucked up that he's not doing great. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on Trumpet, because even though his... That's really weird how almost everyone else developed immunity. Yeah, everyone else has developed immunity, but Trumpet... Actually, I think, did he catch it? Oh yeah, that's the thing. Trumpet caught it late, because Poppy and Jabari and Begu got it. They all developed immunity. Trumpet must have got it from like a secondary infection. So yeah, literally 4 out of 7 of my people got the plague. My god. Try making LMGs, you say? Yeah, I will at some point. I don't think I'm really at the point I can do that now. Although I'm gonna, yeah, well, okay, I already have some power here, but I'm gonna expand the power here. Although, yeah, Trumpet. Let me find the best bed I have. This is excellent, so you rest in the excellent bed, Trumpet. I suppose I can't do preach health to yourself, can you? No, doesn't look like it. All right, you're still on cooldown. I assume you can't do preach health to yourself though. Yeah, I think he had such bad treatment though. Is it's not. He's actually kind of getting worse. Yeah, like I said, we'll have to keep an eye on him. He's the only one that I think is getting worse. Or wait, did he have an oh, okay, never mind. I'm sorry. He doesn't have. Yeah, he didn't get the plague. He just has an infection. That's still bad, but I think his arm should still be good. Hopefully, like I said, it looks like the last healing he got wasn't great. Are you fucking kidding me? You might ask, why did you just say that, Hap dude? It's because I just heard a cricket, like in real life, in my window. So that must mean that it's almost cricket, like, mating season. And if any of you live in an area where crickets have mating season, it, in my opinion, is the worst thing ever, because all you hear is that chirp, 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 chirp. You just hear constant chirping all night long. Oh, I heard it again. It's not, they're not very loud. It's obviously not like quite mating season, but it must be very, very close. And one of them must be, you know, he must be horny or something, whatever crickets are, because he's making sounds and it's sketching me out. All right, so I'm going to BRB. At least we survived the barrage of shit the game just threw at me. So fortunately, we're doing okay. We're surviving at the very least. So I'll be right back. Shouldn't take more than a few minutes, but hope to see you in a couple minutes. Be right back. Howdy. Bye. What do you mean bye, Andrew? I didn't leave. I just BRB'd. So yeah, I'm back, if you can't tell. Let me get the game back up. I think that's the game. Should be the game. There's the game. It's unfortunate that OBS still has kind of a lag, like when you click on the game window after you've activated it. It doesn't always, like, confirm that you're actually streaming, which is a little concerning. All right, then. So, looks like we have a little visitor group here. I think they came here a while ago. I was just kind of busy with making sure my guys didn't all die. And I actually saved them all this time, so I'm kind of proud of that. I didn't even have to save scum. I saved all 4 dying people. And I didn't even have to save scum. I deserve a major award, I think. So, let's trade with this dude over here. I don't actually... Let me find who... Well, yeah, Trumpet's incapacitated, and unfortunately he is my best social dude. It looks like the second best is either... Well, yeah, Horton. Although Horton's so damaged that I don't know if he'll be able to negotiate as well. I know there's this weird factor where how sick you are determines how well you're able to, like, negotiate, which kind of makes sense, I guess. Like, obviously, if you're sick as hell, you're not going to be able to make, like, a great deal necessarily. Yeah, and that's what it says. He cannot talk properly because of poor health. It will attack. I can't talk either. It's good that I can't talk properly either. It will affect the trade price. So, I guess Juliet might be... Well, here's the thing. If I look at his information here, I think, yeah, under health there is talking. Talking is at 82%. So if you think about it, 80% of 5 is 4. So he's about as good as Juliet anyways, so I might as well just use him. What do I need here? Well, we have plenty of herbal medicine, and I guess it did save us, so I'm glad we had it. Like, if I had 0 medicine, I'd probably... Well, yeah, I'm sure all of my people would probably have died that got sick, so good thing I farmed that stuff. We do have a plasteel knife, though. That might be better for our brawlers, if anything. I don't think bows are very worthwhile. I think I'll get rid of all of them, because if anything, I can craft a bow if I really need it. They're not particularly spectacular. Get rid of these lizard skin pants. I think this tribal wear that can go too. And I know I made some of these cloth cowboy hats from scratch, so you know what? I'll just sell them because I think we have plenty of cloth and we can still grow plenty more, so it's kind of a write-off and it's free money then. Well, not free money, it's money in exchange for a good and service. So, you know, capitalism at its finest. And I mean, actually, that is true. Capitalism at its finest. So, I think that's about it. I'll keep this pistol just in case. And obviously, the incendiary launcher can be good. Oh yeah, this 41% t-shirt, that can go as well. And you know what, this button-down shirt, that's 58%. That can go. So, whatever. I'll get rid of this shirt too, because it's 97. So I made it sound like I was going to get rid of half as much as I did. So, I'm going to deconstruct these traps here because they're really not, I don't know, I wouldn't say they're particularly useful anymore. And I was trying to make a crafting zone here, but we kind of got busy with not dying. So I'll try to polish up this zone here. I'm glad everyone's mostly healed up. That's kind of a sigh of relief for me. Oh yeah, I think I was gonna make a machining table next. And in fact, I think I can reinstall all these things here. So that can be reinstalled. That can be reinstalled, and the benches can, of course, oops. The benches can be reinstalled as well. Alrighty then. How's our electricity production? Oh yeah, I think I'll move the... For now, I'm gonna move these batteries into the storage room. Just because I have the room to do so. And in fact, I know in the past I've made my storage rooms into sort of also battery rooms. Because if I make this wall here and deconstruct like the walls that I made around the beacon here, I'll have like a nice storage space for, I don't know, I think it's on each side it'll end up being something like I think 6 batteries, so that'll be really helpful in the long run. Alright, so we need limestone, that's for sure. And now that we've got this stone cutter table here, let's make that 20. Yeah, if we want to expand our main building at all, we'll need quite a bit more limestone. And I'm going to want to make this stockpile closer to, well, where I actually have all of our crafting now. So let's make this like right here. And it looks like some more chunks of spacecraft just fell to the earth. Oh, didn't see where they went. I wanted to click on the thing in the top left, but it was a little too quick for me. Oh yeah, we've got dead bodies everywhere. I guess we might want to clean those up. Perhaps. It might be a good idea. Or at least we have that one body. I don't know if there's more anywhere close by. Looks like there's several of the spacecraft pieces around the map. I don't know if this is the newer ones. It doesn't really matter which one is newest. Oh. We've got 99 guinea pig fur. I think that could be useful for the long run. Or it could be useful for, you know, making any sort of clothing, so there's no reason not to make that. Oh, this might be what just crashed. That's pretty closely grouped together, so it's probable. Ugh, let me sit up for a second. Ouch. That was a uncomfortable sitting position. Alright, Goat 3 has given birth. Good job, Goat 3. Do we have Goat 4 now? Or is there more Goat? I think we've got... Hard to tell. We've got so many random animals that have joined us. They're doing pretty well, though, and we've got plenty of potatoes, so I think food-wise we're doing pretty excellent. Which is good to see, because I think just, well, last episode I think we were half starving to death, so it's good to not be starving to death. So what do I want to do here? I think I placed this room really oddly, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm going to try to make this into a better dining room. Because here's the thing, if you make a lot of the common rooms, like, you know, the dining room, the rec room, all that good stuff, if you make them high quality, in the end it'll really help out, you know, mood. Because if you just make one area better, it'll help out a little bit, but if you make, you know, 10 areas better, it'll really significantly improve everyone's mood. And especially if you just focus on the small things, like if, like, this chair, I think, let me find one. All the chairs are normal or better, so that'll significantly help out mood in the grand scheme of things. So I'm gonna reinstall that one there. I think that's symmetrical, yeah. So we'll have a nice symmetrical dining room then. And I think I'm gonna start doing art now that I think about it. I think we've got some free time in the game, and if we can make some nice art installations, all our people will be much, much happier. Now let's make these chairs look less asinine. I think we'll need one more chair, right? No, this one can go here. There we go. Now we have a nice, beautiful looking dining room. Well, this table's poor. I'm gonna retry making that table. And I'll make another one of, whoops, I'll make another stool so someone making stuff here. And actually, I'll also make a light. If I can find where those are stored. These must be new. There's this thing called a dark torch. And it seems like all it does is it just makes, okay, it says produces a small amount of heat. So I guess this is like an aesthetic torch that produces less heat. So I guess when I wanted light the other day, I should have made a dark torch because it still makes light, but it makes less heat. All right, so I'll just place a lamp right here. Oh, this sucks. So we got a toxic fallout. This is one of my least favorite events. It's basically just going to mean that no one can go outside at all. So, no, it's not a great event, I'd say. Also, I thought I said I was going to... I don't think I did what I said I was going to do. Yeah, so there's a cooler here. Which means, as you can see, this area is being cooled. That's fine. This area is being heated. That's not so fine. So really, we shouldn't even have a cooler here at all. If anything, we don't really even need a steel door here. And I don't really mind that this area is enclosed. I think it kind of makes sense in the grand scheme of things. If anything, this is what should be enclosed. Whoops, this right here. Oh yeah, and this should have a wall, if anything. Alright, well, at least we have a decent enough amount of a base, although this is an issue. So all of our outdoor livestock, they will, I think, slowly get toxicity due to the toxic fallout. Indoor hydroponic for food. I would normally agree that, yeah, that would be a good plan, but it looks like food-wise we are actually doing very well. I know it takes a little bit of time for the toxicity to really start killing everything. Although I am kind of curious, how am I going to save these animals? I can't remember if you just need a roof above you or if you need a full-on, like, enclosed space to not get the toxicity. Because if it's just a roof, I could almost just make a roof, you know, with columns. I think you can do that at least. I'm going to see if I can make a roof with columns and if that affects the toxicity or if it helps it out. Because if it can, that would be perfect. But if I have to make a fully enclosed area for these animals, I don't know. They might just have to die. That's sad, but I don't know what else to do. Indoor pen, yeah, I could send them all. I don't know. I don't know what would be the best place to put them, though, is the issue. I guess I could put them in this area here. It's funny how I've heard a lot of these songs, like I've heard a lot of the RimWorld songs a million times, but they still all sound as amazing as the first time I heard them. You know, it's really definitely an example of looped music that doesn't really get old. So we're building a roof here. I just want to see if the roof alone prevents the toxic fallout. I'm not sure if it will. We're just gonna have to find out. Also, I'm gonna disable sewing for all of this because stuff is gonna not be able to be grown, and that's just gonna be the end of it. All right, so I'm gonna stare at this dude's toxic fallout, and I'll see if, okay, I think I'm right. Okay, so all you need is a roof. So that makes things a little better. So all these guys mostly have a roof here. So they're safe for the most part, as long as they don't, you know, exit the roofed area. They'll be able to not get toxic buildup. So that's good to hear. I'm glad you don't need to make an actual fully enclosed area, because that would be a huge pain in the ass. Wow, our wind turbines are dead. And our electricity is definitely draining. I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do earlier. I'll try to make a little extra area here for batteries. Although batteries aren't gonna help too much if our wind turbines start, you know, failing. And I could do some more research. I need blowback operation, yeah, if I'm gonna make any sort of weapons, so let's do that. Minor break risk. You know what, though? We're doing quite well if all we have right now is some minor break risks. Ah, yes, I forgot about that. Trumpet dude, you need to... Even though you almost all died from disease, we still need to get big. Oh, you know what? Oh, I've been trying to convert him. I think, did I convert him? I did. I just never stopped trying to convert him after I already converted him. Cool. So this dude has been sitting in our prison forever. I've kind of forgotten about him because he hasn't been of the highest importance. You said solar, Andrew. Well, I think eventually, I think I do have solar too as a technology. Yeah, I already have solar developed. The thing is, we've got the toxic fallout right now. So solar is not going to do anything for us with a toxic fallout. Because right now the sun, I think, is pretty much blotted out by whatever, by pollution, more or less. Insect meat has rotted away. Uh-oh. I think this... I'm gonna go and reduce this to freezing. A little below freezing, actually. I think I had this... I have this weird avoidance of freezing foods in the game, because I think when I played the game very early on, I somehow thought frozen foods couldn't be used to cook with. But that's completely wrong, they can. It's just that because I thought that for a short period of time, it made me think that permanently. Actually, I don't think I have auto doors research, do I? I'm gonna research auto doors, because for stuff like moving between commonly used rooms, that's pretty important, I'd say. So I'm gonna move this lamp into a more common area. Not that it's not, you know, somewhat useful where it is, but it's not great. It's interesting how this one cooler seems to be able to keep this whole area pretty cool. Even though it's 100 degrees outside. Lower, but it works. Yeah, and like I said, I think eventually it's gonna be quite important, but for now, I don't think it's a good priority, because, yeah, we're still making enough electricity to survive, so it's not a huge focus for me, personally. And I'm gonna mine out these walls that are around our storage area here, just so I have, you know, a little extra storage, and also I can route power through them. Because like I kind of said, I want to eventually make, like, if I can, I'll make batteries that surround the entire storage area, so then we have like optimum storage, and it'll just look a little prettier that we're not using natural walls. Oh shit, I'm dumb. Wait, what? Wait, I'm confused. Is it because of who crafted it? So the thing that's confusing me, whoever made this table here, they didn't make it in like our normal cultural style, like for our colony. They made it this weird they made it the regular steel table. So I'm assuming maybe whoever did the crafting was not like the same culture as our normal people or something. Oh, what the frick? I did reinstall. What the frick? I like how I say frick. Even though it's something that like a 10-year-old says to avoid saying fuck. I have noticed though some of my viewers, or at least maybe the older viewers, they seem to be like very afraid of swearing. I don't know. I've noticed when I go and swear a lot, I seem to just get more dislikes and unsubscribes than otherwise. I don't know. That's just a random observation though. Could be a lot of other factors. I'm not saying that's necessarily it, but that's just something I've kind of noticed. Also, what the hell did that say? It says... Jesus, you want 27 herbal medicine? That is insane. I mean, how much do we have? We have 96. I feel like that event there must scale to what you have in storage, because I've had the event before and they only wanted like 5 or 6, and it's like, yeah, that makes sense, but you don't need 26 herbal medicine for one operation. That's really ridiculous. Even if they're being honest as far as the game is concerned, that makes no sense to me. I don't want to do that at all. Crazy shit. Quest available, paid volcanic winter. Well, we already have a toxic fallout. A machine wants to perform some planetary... So we'll have a volcanic winter for 11 days. I mean, honestly, though, when we already have a toxic fallout, I wonder, would the volcanic winter just replace the toxic fallout? Or would it have 2 at once? Because if we had 2 at once, that would suck a lot. But if we just had one replacing the other, I mean, what's the difference in the end? Whoa, okay, that was actually good. That was like a really spooky sound, but it just meant that we had a psychic soothe. Everyone's got a little bit of toxicity, it seems like. Some people, like Poppy, has more than anyone else. Quite a bit by far. Well, looks like Jabari also has 18%, so not doing good. Both. So what you're saying is I don't want volcanic winter if I also don't want to deal with that and a toxic fallout. Good to know. Alright, so we still have plenty of slate here. How do I have all this granite? I think I must have deconstructed some pre-built granite building, huh? I guess that must have been what was right here. I thought that was slate, but it could have... Yeah, it might have been granite for sure. Alright, so I want to make more of a kill box here. I think that's pretty much what I want. 420 blaze it. Yeah. So it'll take them a while, but I'm going to make this huge wall here. So then I only have this one area here to be attacked in. And I'll try to make our kill box sort of area in the desert. Because if it's in the sand, then yeah, it's an extra 11% lower speed for the enemy. And I think ideally do both. You want me to have the toxic fallout and the volcanic winter, but I don't like dying. I mean, here's the thing: the rewards are not great. You get a bed, a double bed with some jade, some plasteel, but not really enough to do a huge amount. And then you could have 2 sculptures, which the sculptures are okay, but I understand why you'd want me to do them, but I'm scared. I'm a scared. I mean, I do have like a couple in-game days to decide, so it's not necessarily an immediate decision, but I don't know. I don't like suffering. They're doing pretty well. Pretty wall. They're doing pretty well. They're doing pretty well at making this wall, so that's good to see. Oof. So what do I want to do now with our base? That's the real question, isn't it? Thing is, I would almost want to like spruce up this area around our base. Like we have all these random mountain outcroppings around the base, but So my point is, with all the random outcroppings, it makes it difficult to... Well, I can mine it all, but then it'll look prettier, but then I think it'll give us less natural defense, so ideally it'll be best to me to just keep all the mountains even if they look ugly. Because it'll help us against sappers and all that other shit. I remember when sappers were first introduced, it seems like sappers attacked all the time, but since I've played the game and like the last 4 or 5 updates and DLCs, I haven't had any sappers at all. And same with artillery. I feel like artillery used to be like, there was a point in the game where artillery would attack you almost every raid, and I don't know, it seems like they've evened it out a little bit. Like, you don't get all those really shitty, horrible events quite as much as you used to. So, I'm glad for that. Because those used to be my least favorite. I mean, sappers are kind of, as long as they're not way overpowered, it's not that hard. But artillery was always the absolute worst, because unless you had, like, a base under a mountain range, you were pretty much screwed. Oh, sweet, we got an auto door. The only problem with auto doors is they seem to just eat components like nothing else. And let's get this blowback operation. I want to make, like you said, Andrew, it's a good idea to make some higher end weapons like LMGs. I remember when I used to play, I would always just make purely sniper rifles, and I think for a while sniper rifles were the best weapon hands down. And it used to be like, I don't even think you could get LMGs. Like, I think sniper rifles were in the game way before stuff like LMGs. The only problem with sniper rifles is that if it hit the enemy in like the chest or the head, it was basically an insta-kill, and if it hit them in any limb, it almost guaranteed a removal of that limb. So it made it really hard to recruit characters that didn't have like huge, missing limbs or deformities, and that was a pretty big issue. And yeah, I'm gonna make a few coolers because it looks like we're getting hot inside. So I'll place one here. We've got that one there already. I'll place another one here. I think those 3 should actually do pretty good. Oh, sweet. Oh, God. So we just got Baboon here. I think Baboon has been a prisoner for, I have no idea how long, but quite a long time. Let me look at his stats because I don't remember at all. He's actually quite good at research and animals. And also mining. And I guess he's not bad at doctoring, or he's not good, he's just, if no one else can doctor, he can do a little bit. So I think I'll do that. He's pretty adequate, I think, at a lot of things. Yeah, he seems to have like a skill of 4 and a lot of stuff. So, pretty good to see. Crafting, I mean, I've got so many crafters, I don't think I'll bother making him one. And the same with artistic stuff. I've got a lot of artistic people. I guess I'll make like a 4 in, I don't know, a 4 in crafting. So if he needs to make bricks or something, he can do that. Yeah, I think that should work. Sweet, finally got a new member. That's good to see. Thanks to a high mood, Trumpet has experience and inspiration. He will move faster for the next 8 days. Well, that's pretty cool. And that reminds me, Trumpet, you're supposed to be converting this dude, so go ahead. If you can catch up to them, I guess, is the main point. Why are you going so far? What is over here? That's a good question. Oh, of course. And then, what are you doing? Seriously. What? Why are you going here? That's a good question. There's literally nothing over here. Oh, you know what? You know what it is? Oh my god, this is so stupid. It is because I've got the automatic home zone thing. I'm gonna turn that off because I should have turned it off a while ago. It's something that's automatic, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. It makes it so that anything that is a crafting zone of any kind becomes like a cleaning zone and a fire suppression zone. The issue is then they'll try to clean up random shit like this blood over here that is way outside of bounds, and it's not smart at all. And I should have caught that earlier. Yeah, same with this side. They should not be going outside of bounds to clean a little bit of blood or rubble or whatever the case may be. That makes no sense whatsoever. Alright, and you know what? Since I'm making this huge area here, I'll just make all of this my home zone. This might seem a little bit overkill, but you know what? This is easier to take care of than having to leave our actual walls and travel halfway around the map just to clean a small mess. This makes a lot more sense here. Oof, this is bad. Okay, they just spawned here. Okay, does it say they're attacking immediately? Of course, I figured as much. Just my luck. Okay, I've got an idea. So since they're spawning over there, actually, let's not do that here. I think this is just some random dude, isn't it? I'm going to deconstruct these 2 walls here. And I'm going to prioritize deconstruction of those. Actually, if I can choose these people correctly. Oops. This wall would be a better choice because this is only 1 thick and it's closer to the action. Alright, so let's slow down the the time scale. So what do we want to do here? Well, these guys, like I said, they're attacking immediately, so this will be an issue. A single-use man-portable low-shield generator. Out but not in. Before burning out. So this could actually be quite useful. This dude will also be a good distraction with his shield, but yeah, there's lots of dudes. Although this is a tribal group. I can't remember, do the shields protect against arrows? That's kind of an important thing to know, but I can't remember if it's the case. Because I know the shields obviously don't protect against melee weapons, but I cannot remember if they protect against arrows, because arrows are obviously, like, as far as, you know, the travel speed, arrows are a lot slower than bullets. Uh-oh, they're already here. They're already shooting. Okay. Oh shit, I'm dumb. I already deconstructed our shit I had over here. Okay, everyone run for a second here. Oh wait, this dude's bum rushing us. I think we can get a drop on him. Oh yeah, headshot, good job. Yep, he's dead. All right, let's keep running. Okay, I got through here. Oh yeah, let's go over here. Uh-oh, no. It looks like I accidentally selected everyone. I just want you four. The rest of you, keep running. Keep running. I don't want you getting shot. Oh, you're killing our chickens, you assholes. Okay, let's kill this guy then. We're distracted with our chickens. Okay, you're dead. Go after this guy. And you dudes over here. Well, you're way behind, but there's nothing much I can do about that. You go after this guy. And you go after this guy. Okay, yeah, shields do protect against arrows, it looks like. Did you just get shot? Yes, you did. Okay, you are down, and they are fleeing. Good job. Why? Trumpet's trying to fucking take this guy out in melee. I don't think you should be. You're not really strong enough for that. Alright, you two. Shoot. Don't run them down. Oh shit, now he's after Trump. Oh no, that's bad. Trumpet, I should say. Like I said, Trumpet is a randomly generated name, but it's like... I don't know why I have a hard time not calling him Trump. Despite the potential for controversy. Meh. Well, we survived, so that's pretty good. Looks like two of them are just incapacitated, so I'll look at them in a second. And, well, by accident I made all of these out of limestone, and I would rather make them out of slate so it matches all of our other exterior walls that I made here. So I'll at least replace this small one here for now since it's already got a hole in it. Otherwise, let me check out injuries. I want to make sure no one's too injured. Yeah, no one has any immediate danger. I think only one person has an injury involving bleeding. So we should be good. And holy shit, this dude here, Gazelle, he dropped 22 healing things. It seems like they've really bumped up the drops for the raids. Because I remember in the past... Oh, this dude, what do you have? Oh god, you have a severe... So you just hung out so long that you got too bad of toxic buildup. That's unfortunate. At least unfortunate for you. So these two, let me look also at their bios. Since no one's too injured, I don't have to worry about, like, immediate helping. You're not bad. Careful shooter, quick sleeper. You would be a really good cook. And then you, underground slowpoke. And you're really good at plants, mining, and construction. Honestly, I want to save them both if I can. They both seem pretty good. Let me see here real quick. I didn't... Yeah, you've got a slowpoke, which isn't great. It means your move speed's kind of shit, but could be worse. Yeah, let's capture them both. They're pretty good, looks like. All right. I think we're doing pretty good so far. Actually, these two are probably pretty close to death. Let me make sure. Yeah, let me make sure these guys actually get healed, because your colonists are not very good at making sure dying people get healed properly. You kind of have to force it. Like, even though doctoring is, well, at least for my two doctors, it's only, well, I guess I should do this right here. Yeah. But your doctors usually aren't great at saying, like, oh, hey, let's not let people die. Alright, I think he should not die, at least. At least not anytime soon. Also, I should make some more beds in here just in case. just in case I need them. And yeah, you too. You should make sure he does not die. I'll have Poppy take care of him. Are we missing? No, someone just never crafted that. I'm like, are we missing resources here? No, just lazy colonists. There we go. And yeah, now that that got done, I can make this into the proper room size that I wanted. Like this. There we go. Travelers betrayed? What? Well, fuck you. I don't care. I'm sorry, but like, well, I didn't betray anyone. You just fucking died because of the toxic buildup, but looks like, yeah, I don't think, well, fortunately, we don't have any charitable people, apparently. So they seem to be okay with the death thing. Honestly, that's fine with me. And even though you're kind of like resting, we still want to convert Biegu. Jackal got, okay, well, just a prisoner, so not that bad, but we should definitely tend to Jackal here. Poppy, what are you doing? What? Okay, what are you doing? Why the fuck are you here? I don't know why, but sometimes your colonists like to just go on an excursion to the corner of the map for no real logical reason, just for funsies, I guess. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's not a huge deal if they die, but I would prefer if they did not. And if anything, I could make friends with the tribal people, because the thing is, tribal people, they're not really good for raiding because there's so many of them, and they're usually not the most skilled, and they don't have any good equipment whatsoever. So personally, I try to make friends with the tribal groups in the game, or the tribal factions, because then it just means if you're only being attacked by, you know, the bandits, or like the, what is it called, the outlanders that are like more hostile, at least, you know, you're getting good shit in exchange, whereas the tribal groups, they don't really give you anything. I guess they give you a little bit of a higher chance of manpower, but not always. Alright, I'm gonna finish up that wall. Let me think. I think right there would be a good entrance for when we do our kill zone. And then something, I'll build this right here for the kill zone. And the reason why is because a lot of times enemies like to stand like right here and then just shoot at whatever they can through the hole. So if I make this sort of like blind cover here, at the very best, all they can do, actually, I've got a better idea. Well, it depends on where I place like our sandbags and our turrets is the main thing. So we'll just wait for that. I just remembered what I did in the past was I would make something like this and then make something like this. So then they have no cover. They have to go down this hallway to be able to do anything. But I'll wait a little bit to try out that tactic. Okay, we got blowback operation. So, oops. So now we can make slightly better guns. I guess the best choice next is gun turrets, so then we'll actually be able to make a proper kill zone. For the most part. apparently have a hunter that's missing a ranged weapon. Oh, yeah. You know what? I feel like pump shotguns are actually pretty good for hunting. The thing is, though, in real life, like, that's something that you never really see in games, is shotguns are always a close-range weapon. But in real life, shotguns, you can use different types of bullets, right? So although you can use something like buckshot or birdshot, and that, you know, causes the spread, you can also use something like a slug, which is just a single bullet. And hey there, dragons. Dragon's Breath specifically, how are you doing? Let's see here. They're just cleaning random junk. I mean, that's fine with me, as long as it makes them happy. Yeah, I'm gonna make a slate wall right here, because I think we need it. Although we also need more slate bricks, so let's queue that up. Alright, have a good one, Dragon's Breath. Uh-oh, medical emergency. That means it is an extreme infection. Although, yeah, your immunity's fine. You're good, Jackal. Don't be a pussy. You're gonna survive just fine. Yeah, all of our crops that we had growing here, not doing too well, as you might expect. Although there's a bunch of stuff that was like, I should have caught this earlier. It looks like some of the crops were actually pretty close to harvest. So I could have prematurely harvested them for a little bit of resources at least. Animals got the plague, and it's the cow and the bull, of course. Not a surprise at all. I know this game likes to give us the plague a lot. Like, seriously, every time I've played this game so far, I have gotten the plague. Well, not seriously, but I should say every scenario that I have played in this game since the new alpha, I've gotten the plague. So, kind of a pain in the ass. Are we out of steel? Yeah, we are. Alright, sorry, give me a second. I'm gonna mute myself. Oof, that's a shit show. Hey Zeb, unless you left, then I guess not. But if you are there still, hey Zeb. So my mom, I think I mentioned this, my mom and dad went to a wedding, and I guess my mom got, like, wasted. So her and my dad just got home because even though I'm working full-time, I'm staying with my parents just to save up money for a down payment. And she's just acting insane due to being wasted after the wedding. So that was fun to deal with. Not really. I'm just hoping she doesn't shout while I'm streaming. I said, hey, I'm streaming, please don't be obnoxious, but you never know. Goat Dough 3 is Pregagante. Yeah, oh shit, that's actually kind of an issue. We're kind of running out of food. Oh shit, I forgot. This is all smoke leaf. So as far as actual edible food, not great. Also, this ostrich here, kind of dead. Suppose someone should go hunt it, or, well, we can try to rescue it, but... Oh wait, that's just because you're not assigned to hunting. Okay, what's wrong with you? You're just being weird. So... Where did the ostrich go? That's the real question here. The ostrich, I think, is the only living creature left in the game. Everything else died. Don't we have... Okay, you hunt the ostrich, even though it's already kind of dead, but... Might as well. Yeah, you can see these are the elephants that were on the map, and they died. Unfortunately, the toxic fallout in this game, it never ends. It can last, like, multiple seasons, and it's just... Like, let me hover over it. Yeah, it says, well, it's lasted 7 days. I guess that's not the worst, but... Really not good. Okay, we got gun turrets. I think what I can do, I can go to the world view here, and I can basically send a couple people to just an adjacent, oh god. Adjacent, there we go, there's English here. I can send some people to an adjacent area, and just hunt some critters, and just take them. And that's about it. So, although it's weird, I don't see a form caravan thing. Or I have to, okay, there we go. That's how you form the caravan. So I'm just gonna literally go to the next tile over, and I'm going to see if I can get some animals to eat, because we're gonna start running out of food soon, and I would rather not if I can. Yeah, it's one tile over. I think we'll survive. Colonists, oh, I figured this would start happening, unfortunately. So, our colonists are being dumbasses, and they're going outside even when they don't have to, and they're getting the stupid toxic fallout toxicity. So, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make a special area, and it'll have to just include the areas that aren't outdoors, more or less. It sucks, but it seems like my people are not being smart, and they're letting themselves die, so I have to choose I guess I have to quarantine them, more or less. Because they're not being very smart human beings. Alright. I think that's about what I'm wanting. So if I go back to my colonists, yeah, everyone is only allowed into Area 1. Although, I'm going to need someone to be unrestricted for now so they can rescue the dude that's dying. Yeah, so you rescue Saab. This dumb fool. Zone, safe zone, yeah. I mean, I just made a safe zone. It's just dumb because, you know, okay, I just assigned you all to not leave. And they're still going out here. Dumbasses. Or I think I might have, let me look here. Yeah, originally I made this area 1 as an area specifically for the animals. I mean, it is roofed, so I guess it's fine. Although the problem is they want to go out here a lot now because I guess they've got nothing better to do, so they're just going to constantly leave. Just for the sake of leaving. Do you see this? They keep leaving. It's kind of like, it seems like people during COVID. They don't have a reason to leave their house. They're just leaving it because they can, you know? Just because they feel like they're so cooped up that they have no choice. Juliet. What? Oh. Juliet just got convinced to our religion, although I don't really think I wanted Juliet to be convinced. I think it was Begu that I wanted to have convinced. I guess well, I guess he just did it on his own. I didn't want him to do that, but okay then. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't want Juliet to be converted. Because I think Juliet and Horton had, although their religions were not ours, they were still, like, compatible with our religion. Ugh. Also, let me make sure no one's dying. Jeez, okay, what the fuck are you doing? I said rescue Saab, but then she was not rescuing him into our actual home zone. What the hell? Did you see that, though? She was, like, moving in this direction. I don't know where this direction was leading, but it is definitely not a home zone. What the fuck? More research tables. Oh, Jesus. These dumb pieces of shit. I'm just getting angry now, but... Oh, God. So we've got a toxic fallout, and these dumb people are incapacitating themselves outside of the zone. Well, they're incapacitating themselves because of the toxic fallout, and then I try to send someone to rescue. Forming caravan, yeah, I need to cancel this caravan, because it seems like anytime someone tries to leave the area, they just die right now. I thought you were incapacitated. You just got up anyways? Okay. Cool. Alright, so everyone, stay in Area 1. Do not leave Area 1. You know what? I'm even gonna be even harsher, because you guys are all dumb. Area 1, no longer... Okay. Ugh. Dumbass. So... I don't know if you guys heard that. I just said earlier my mom got drunk as fuck at a wedding, and she doesn't seem to comprehend anything right now, so fun to deal with, as I'm sure you can imagine. Fun shit. And yeah, I guess we could make another research. Oh, well, we don't have the steel, so... Slight issue. There's a lot of steel over here, though. Well, the bull died, but nothing we could do about it, I don't think. The worst of the toxic fallout is settled. Oh my god, it's insulting spree. Good timing. Well, at least the toxic fallout is better, so I can just say unrestricted. Thank God. That always happens in this game with the toxic fallout, is there's usually a point where colonists get so full of toxicity that they just have to sit inside and do absolutely nothing. So you end up having like hours and hours of sitting there doing completely nothing. So I'm glad it ended when it did. Otherwise, shit would get really boring. Alright, so... cannot talk properly because he's so full of toxicity. That's good. Alright. I'm just gonna sell all this shitty equipment that we really, really don't need. Yeah, that stuff is actually good. The rest of this stuff. Is there anything we want to buy, though? That's the real question. There is an LMG, and we do have the money to afford it. You know what? Since you really wanted me to get an LMG, Andrew, I'll get the LMG. And what else do I need? I think you need reinforced barrels if you want to make mortars now. Yeah, that's what it looks like. A tech print. This is a teleprint for Oh, interesting. So I think this is newer to the game. There's a teleprint for the jump packs, so I think that is just like a immediate research redeem, isn't it? Like it allows you to immediately research that technology. It's cool, but I don't think it's worth all of my money, because yeah, I would have to sell even more stuff as well as get rid of all of my money, and then I would have it, which... Oh shit, there is a sniper rifle. I think I just saw it. You know what? Oh shit, there's a sniper rifle and there's an assault rifle. Those are both good as well. I think I'm gonna get the assault rifle and the sniper rifle. No? No what? You just said no. Do you mean no, I shouldn't get the teleprint? Or no, I shouldn't get the sniper rifle and the assault rifle or the LMG? Like, I know it's gonna cost us money, but we're not really using any of our money for anything else, so to me it sounds like a good investment because it'll keep us alive longer as a colony. You know what? Even if you disagree, I'm just gonna go with it. Might be dumb, but I think we really just need the better weapons, because right now everyone still has pistols and revolvers, and it's just kind of pathetic. And knowing this game, it'll pretty soon give us a raid where we've got to deal with... Okay, you said get gun. Okay, good. That's what I did. I'm just saying, I know playing this game before, it tends to it likes to go from 0 to 10 in 1 minute. So I'll get the better weapons. Also, these have not worked whatsoever lately. These wind turbines. Okay, I guess they heard me talking about them, because now they're finally working. But yeah, for quite a while, those wind turbines were just not functioning at all. Jesus, everything's dead. On that note, I can remove this. Well, I'll have to add a removed roof area to here. Teleprint doesn't research instantly. Okay. Does it help though? Because it sounds like the teleprint at least helps out with research in the long run. Also, I'm going to do something because my colonists seem to like to grab random shit from outside the colony. So I've done this before. I'm going to add a stockpile here. I'm going to make it critical. I'm going to say that it only needs to have slate. If I can find where the hell that is. Where the hell is that? I suppose I could also just... Yeah, I mean, this might make more sense. I could just make a slate door, right? Well, not an auto door, but yeah, slate door. And I'll make 2 in a row. The thing is, I've noticed the enemies tend to always target doors, even if it's a door that's just as strong as a wall. Hey there, lovey-dove, how you doing? Alright, apparently you lost your weapon. So let us find you a weapon. Ah yes, an assault rifle. That is good to have. And let me find our best marksman. Yeah, Trumpet's pretty good too. I'm gonna give Trumpet the light machine gun. And who else? Horton here, or not Horton. Okay, I already gave you the assault rifle. Yeah, Poppy here. I'm gonna give Poppy the sniper rifle. They're quite good with a gun. You're a bit sick right now, might have to go for the COVID check. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. I had COVID about back in October of last year. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was horrible. It sucked. In my case though, like I've been a pretty sickly person my whole life, and like a year before I had COVID, I actually caught pneumonia. Like I had the flu and that led to pneumonia, so I was not doing great as far as my respiratory system already. So COVID was really bad. Like I had a fever of 103 and I felt like complete garbage for like 2 weeks straight. And there were a few times where I did contemplate going to the hospital. Like, I wasn't quite at the point where I needed to go to one, but it sucked. It really sucked. But you should probably be fine. Like, especially if you're under the age of like 30 or 40, you're more than likely going to be perfectly fine. But yeah, sucks to hear that you're feeling bad. Hopefully it's not COVID. But honestly, well, I'm not going to go into this too much, but if you're younger and you're not in the worst shape, you should be good, is my point. You love your COVID-19 vaccine, Andrew. And if you're wondering, Lovey, I'm talking to another person on YouTube because I'm streaming on YouTube and I was gonna say I'm streaming on YouTube and COVID. No, it's not COVID. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch. There we go. So I also got the vaccine too, and here's the weirdest thing. So I had COVID back in October, and then I got the vaccine, I think in like, what would it be? March, I think. I think March was when I was able to get it at the earliest. And after I had the vaccine, and I've heard other people had this too, it's if you're really young and if you had COVID before, you're likely to have a really bad reaction to the vaccine. And it's not bad as in like it's affecting you negatively, but it's like your body thinks that you have COVID again. And because you already had COVID and because you're younger and your immune system is more defensive, it causes your body to like freak out. And that's what happened to me. Is I remember I was actually shopping for a car at the time because my old car was a piece of shit, and it was not getting me to work properly is the point. So I was shopping, so I got the vaccine and I went the whole day like testing out cars at different, dealerships. And I remember I felt perfectly fine, like I was feeling great. And then during the night I like hung out with some friends and I went drinking. And then I remember I went and I went and chilled and played some video games in my basement at around like 10 p.m. And then suddenly I was like really tired. Like I was like, holy shit, I'm like exhausted. So I fell asleep, and around 3 hours after that, I had like chills. Like if you've ever had the chills with a flu or any kind of disease, it was like the worst chills ever. Like I felt like I was dying from the chills. So I remember I went to bed then, and I bundled myself up in like 4 blankets. And then I woke up a couple hours after that and I was like burning up. Like it felt like I was literally on fire. And I remember at the time I just drank water and I didn't check my temperature, but or I shouldn't say a couple, at like 7 a.m. then I took my temperature and it said I was at, I think 102. So obviously, because I had the disease and then because I had the vaccine, my body was like freaking out, like holy shit, you must have it again. But then it was like 12 hours after that I was 100% okay. So I guess I should say that's the weird thing, is that if you've had the disease and then you've had the vaccine, it'll feel like you had it again for like 24 hours, but then you'll feel fine. It's weird. And what's my YouTube? My YouTube, if it's my username without the, it's just HapDude. I think if you just Google HapDude RimWorld, you'll probably find it, because that's what I used to always do. I could find you the link, but then I'd have to exit the game. Although the last like 5 minutes I've just been talking, so I haven't been doing much. game-wise. But I'm just saying that it was weird how I felt perfectly fine. And then, you know, for a short period, the vaccine really knocked me on my ass. And I think, like I said, it's shown that it's mostly with people that are younger and who have had it before. It's like your body just reacts to it and is like, holy shit, you've got it again. But then when it realizes you don't have it, you're perfectly fine. Also, I just realized I needed to allow sewing again, which is exactly what I did, so I should be good. And I could swear I thought on Twitch, oh shit, thrombos. I don't think I've got a good enough animal skill, though, to get thrombos. Actually, baboon might. Let me see. And did anyone make these doors? Okay, these doors are done, so I at least have a way to exit the other side of the colony, because I've noticed my colonists seem to want to grab like a random item on the end of the map, and then they just end up getting lost. Oh crap, I can tame them. There's a male and a female thrombo. It's weird because it's not giving me a warning, and normally it gives you like a... when harmed. Oh, I guess they don't have a chance to attack when being tamed, though. It would be kind of crazy, but it'd be cool if I could tame 2 thrombos at once. And if it's a male and a female, I assume that they can breed? That'd be pretty cool. I know I've tamed thrombos like way back in the day when I played the game. But it's definitely a challenge. It's not easy to do. Thanks to a high mood, Poppy has experienced an inspiration. What is your inspiration? Wow, there's a lot of mood. There's a lot of mood-related things here. Yeah, she's still just really happy she got married, which makes sense. Advent of family is delayed. Wait, what? Okay, let me read this. That's a lot of information there. Okay, the 4th of Jugust, post-Waba, celebrate the Advent of family. They want to hold their thing as soon as possible. We need a... Following roles have a part in the Advent. We already have a Grand Mufti, I think. We need a lectern, a ritual seat, and a leader. Huh. Well, the thing is, I don't know how to start this. Is they're like, oh, it's literally a button right here. Like, if I click... That's weird. I've never had that. So I have to click here, and then I can begin the Advent of family. Yeah, I've never done one of these events before. Well, we don't have any leaders, so... We don't have a altar or a lectern. I guess I need to make a church next, is the main thing. A kneel sheet. Yeah, I guess what's up next is I have to make a... whatever. I guess I'm gonna do it. I've never done one of these events yet so far in this game, so it's interesting. I don't know why this is happening. There's like weird hexagons all over the place. I guess that's interesting. Now there's a party. So yeah, I think something that'll help out with my character's mood and all that crap is I think they want to have like a church or something like that. Oh yeah, speaking of which, well, this isn't really speaking of which, but I've got this flooring here that was just like a pre-made thing. It's concrete, so that'll be free steel. And there's a bunch of other flooring here that's from another pre-made thing. Fun Advent of family. We had a fun Advent of family. Okay then, I guess that's good. Well, I'm glad that got completed. Yeah, I'm gonna remove all this random flooring that's just pre-made shit on the map. Oh, and we can actually exit here pretty well now that I have those doors. Oh, and we did have some like pre-made flooring here. This is all concrete too. I'm just gonna get rid of all this pre-made flooring because, especially the concrete flooring, that just causes a debuff with the beauty. Although I guess removing the sandstone flooring, I guess it doesn't give you sandstone. I don't know if it used to, but it seems like certain random locations, they don't give you the proper, I don't know. It seems like you can't remove flooring for resources anymore. I thought you used to be able to. Whoa, 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 lots of shit. Sad Wander, well, that's too bad. So I've got a timed mission that says they want us to be a guard for, what is this? So we can guard against these, I guess, 2 raids that are going to be of this size. Huh. I don't know what I want to do. Guess I'll just wait it out. The problem is that raid is 9 people, which I suppose I did just get some better weaponry, but a full-on raid of that size just still sounds kind of, I don't know, sketchy. I guess the best way to put it. Also, Pile, I just noticed, that is a spear for throwing. So if this person is a meleeer, that's not really a good weapon. Oh yeah, we want that. I think one person has a... Let me find this. You have a good revolver. I would prefer to have the masterful revolver, I think. And then I think I'll give you this good revolver. Person with the poor pistol. Makes the most sense to me. Yeah, weapon-wise, I think we're doing pretty good then. I think we have a pretty good, do you see the nude in RimWorld? The nude? What do you mean the nude? I mean, it looks like everyone's clothed quite well, if I'm looking at this properly. So what do you mean by that, Andrew? Let's see here. Transhumanism. That sounds like a very sketchy religion. Transhumanism. Nuke. Do you see the nuke in RimWorld? No, I have not seen a nuke of any kind. Do you mean like there's a nuclear bomb? Or I think I have seen there's like special, like I know you can get like the special Psycasters or whatever. And I think I saw there's like a special bomb. Is that what the nuke is?